to my channel, and if you're new, hey, what's up? My name is Tanya, and thank you all so much for joining in and watching this video. As usual, there will be timestamps listed down below, so feel free to jump around. Now, this video shout out goes to Janice He. Janice He, thank you so much for all of the comments that you've left. They have been so sweet, and I've been loving reading all of them. And the second that I read your comment that said, oh my god, I heard highlighter, and oh my god, I love, you had my heart, and I love you. Highlight is by far the best thing about makeup. I live for the glow. If you've been watching my videos, you'll know by now that I am a highlight addict, and I feel like we have found each other. So thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button, and a fellow glowing goddess has joined the Fawn family, so welcome, and I really hope that you enjoy my videos and stick around. Now, this video does not have to do with highlighting, but it does have to do with luminosity and radiance, and I'm in love with this product, so it might be something that you will love too. I put to the test Physicians Formula new Spotlight Illuminating Primer and their new The Healthy Foundation with SPF 20 Brightening Complex. This is magical. It is so beautiful. This primer is a complete dupe for the Amazing Cosmetics primer in Glow. I have both of them and I was blown away, and I like this one better. This one actually gets sticky and tacky, where the Amazing Cosmetics, you just look like a glowing face. This is a happy medium actually. It's not even as intense of a glow, it's just perfection. And like Amazing Cosmetics, this one you can also put over top of your makeup for an added glow. Use it as a liquid highlighter, and this is beautiful. But I love how it gets so tacky for your foundation to really adhere to. This is my favorite primer from the drugstore that I have ever tried. It outdoes NYX, No. 7, anything from e.l.f., anything from Wet n Wild. I mean, I have tried so many. Milani. This is by far my favorite. And this is by far my favorite foundation from the drugstore as well. This is gorgeous. It has so many skin benefits in it, including hyaluronic acid and vitamins and some Chinese wuzu extract that I have no idea how to pronounce, but it has such an amazing antioxidants. So you're going to be able to have hydrated and plump skin because of the hyaluronic acid, and it gives the perfect amount of dewiness. You don't look like greasy or shiny or like just over the top. You just look so glowy and healthy. Like, this would actually make me want to put this combo on if I'm having a no makeup day, where generally I either go no makeup or I go full glam, but this is so beautiful on the skin. It is unbelievable. I literally am blown away by how much I love this. So Physicians Formula stepped it up and killed it with both of these two. I'm in love. So if you guys want to see both of these babies in action, then just keep on watching. Alright, so we are going to be testing out Physicians Formula's new Spotlight Illuminating Primer along with their new The Healthy Foundation. It has an SPF of 20 and it is a brightening complex for all skin types. So these are both new releases at Ulta, so I thought I'd pick them up, try them out together, and see if they're good or not. So right now, this Spotlight Illuminating Primer has, sorry, it is very reflective and my eyes are running and really mad at me because I was attempting a different eye tutorial, major fail, had to stop, wipe the makeup over, start from fresh with a different palette. I already tried out 2 different foundations prior to doing this foundation video. Everything is so like irritated and running. My skin is actually like burning right now. So let's hope that this one works so I don't need to take this off and put on another one. All right, but the primer is with age-defying actives. Now this just says glow, and I can't remember if there were other ones to choose from, but of course I chose glow if there were options. I just can't remember. It blurs, corrects, and protects. It's infused with 5 filtering luminescent pearls to blur imperfections and deliver a spotlight glow. Enriched with antioxidants, I like that, protects skin and visibly reduces redness. Apply over clean face and blend with fingertips. Can be worn over foundation. Oh, so I guess there's like a bit of a highlighty-ish to it. But the fact that it says that there's a shade glow leads me to believe that either they're planning on expanding the line to include more shades, or that it's already expanded and there are more shades. And then the foundation is that Brightening Complex with SPF 20, which you guys know I love, and I actually think that's going to be a fairly good shade match. This is in LC1. And this is the Healthy Foundation Brightening Complex for all skin types, packed with vitamins and antioxidants for healthy coverage, infused with, help me, Chinese Wu Zhu Yu extract and hyaluronic acid, yes! To brighten, hydrate, and even skin tone. Ultra blendable, lightweight, buildable, and breathable. Shake bottle well before each use. Broad spectrum SPF 20. Helps prevent sunburn, and it is hypoallergenic, fragrance-free, paraben-free, gluten-free, non-comedogenic, dermatologist tested, clinically tested, cruelty-free, and vegan. Go Physicians Formula. All right, so I'm going to zoom you guys in, and we are going to start with a priming, and you get 1 fluid ounce of the primer, you get 1 fluid ounce of the foundation. So very, very typical for foundation, and I would say typical to generous for the primer. Zooming you in now. Ooh! Look at that pretty pump. That's a nice bottle. Way to step it up. And then here's my wonky taping the instructions down on both bottles that were like really pretty, that had everything nicely on here. Yeah, when I tore the like extra packaging off, I tore everything else off, and I needed to be able to read that to you guys. So yeah, but ignore that because the rest of it is a beautiful bottle. I'm just gonna do this. This will be easier. Ooh, it is really luminous. I like that texture too. And I have already color corrected my dark circles, so this is going to be tricky to work around them. This gets nice and sticky too. As I haven't, is that distracting while I'm talking to you guys? Oh, this gets nice and sticky. Now this feels like a really nice primer that will definitely help the foundation grab onto it, but I'm not noticing any pore minimization, so I am just going to throw a little bit of my Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer just on my pores right here. This though is a serious dupe for the Amazing Cosmetics primer, the glow one that Nikki Tutorials loves. Just a total fun fact, I actually had that one well before she ever made a video on it. I can't speak to whether or not I had it before she had it, but I did have it before she made a video on it, and I put it back in a box and I was gonna ship it back, and then I thought, well, I'm gonna wait until I do a primer collection to talk to you guys about it, because I don't really like it. And this one is already way better and a fraction of the cost, because the Amazing Cosmetics one is like $50. Like, it's not cheap. All right, so is there a... Why can't I open you? Okay, my blanket for Romeo. Okay, so it's a twist. Oh, another kind of paddle. So foundations are really coming out with this design. So we have Clinique, the new Tarte, and now the new Physicians Formula. Okay. And that's a pretty good match too. It's a little bit light, but not too bad. I can work with that. Ooh. Okay, you don't really want to pump it to try to get it going, or you'll get a little bit of like pooling over. All right. All right, now I know that that was like one hella coat, but without adding more coverage to it, this is beautiful. And honestly, this is a total dupe for the new Tarte Shape Tape Hydrating Formula, because this is what I tried on earlier today, and controversy aside, I spoke my own 2 cents, but then I took my thoughts out of it and then did a review solely on the product and on the matte. And this foundation is serious. Like, I feel like I reapplied this one. It is so hydrating and natural and the right amount of dewiness. This is such a pretty foundation, and you get SPF in it, and it's Physicians Formula, and it had way better claims than the Tarte Shape Tape does. Like, if I had to pick between these two, I would pick Physicians Formula all day, every day, any day, year round. This is unreal. Now I'm curious to see if we can build it. I have this stupid scratch right here. There, now the light can catch it. Because Romeo was being really cute and he was like stretching out on the bed today, and then his nail caught me. So that's what that is, in case you're wondering. The only thing is that this does get a little bit messy, but I can so look past that for a really great foundation like this. And then the creature on my face, because I rarely get blemishes anymore, just on that time of the month, which it is. but I don't get them like that. I get a normal pimple. That creature finally decided that it wanted to be birthed last night, and that was a lot of fun. In case you guys were wondering. Okay, there's with a little bit more coverage added. Now remember, you can get more coverage if you use a brush, and I do love using brushes, but my face is so raw from having to take my makeup off 3 times already today, so I just don't want to go in with a brush. I'd rather use a beauty blender and have a little less coverage, but I do want to see how this plays with my Tarte Shape Tape. Actually, what I've been wanting to test, and I have not tested yet, I unboxed this during one of my hauls, is the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. So I want to see, since we're going through all this brightening goodness, put a little bit of this under my eye, and we're all nice and dewy. But I kind of feel like Tarte Shape Tape is going to totally hide any benefits of this. And that this would be great with a different concealer. I have ordered a couple more concealers to try out. Well, it is really pretty and brightening and dewy and gorgeous with this foundation. I'm in love with this right now. I can't believe that stupid scratch. I'm so mad at that scratch, but not at Romeo for doing it. All right, let me grab my Tarte Shape Tape. I don't want to cover up the Becca. I like the wet look. Whoa, now that's a contrast. I can't. Yeah. Can you tell that I usually wear my foundation a little bit darker? Shoot. I didn't realize it was going to be like that. Stupid baby that bursted from my face, but I'm gonna have to even it out over here. Okay, I have the Urban Decay one that was much lighter, but more drying, but I think I'm just gonna have to kind of mix it in. Cause, yeah. Even this has such a yellow undertone. Yes, this is just to try to help balance everything. There's no method to it. I think I have a lighter concealer somewhere too. I just didn't realize it was going to be that drastic. Damn, this foundation can take a lot, considering the fact that I put the Becca highlighter over top of it and then 2 different concealers over top of it, and everything just blended out so effortlessly and melted into the skin. Wow. So we're gonna set the face. I also did prime under my eyes before color correcting with Becca's new eye primer. anti-fatigue under eye primer. So that is also under my eyes. And then Urban Decay's color corrector. Then we primed with Physicians Formula primer. Then I put a little bit of the Tarte primer. And then we did the foundation. And then we did the 2 concealers. And then, then we did the Becca. Then we did the 2 concealers. And now we're going to set it and see how it does with setting. Gotta grab my brushes. Alright, I also picked up this Becca Under Eye Brightening Setting Powder. So I thought we would try this out today. Because why not? Ooh, she's a pretty container. Okay. I usually use, oh, there's this tab. The Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Compact powder. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head for underneath my eyes, but we'll give this a go. I really like this packaging. Not how you can get fingerprints on it, because that drives me crazy, but the rest is really pretty. Whoa, a lot of powder came out. All right, I'm gonna take my Wayne Goss. This doesn't have a number on it because this was just like his holiday brush. That's what I used to set under my eyes. Ooh, I don't think I like this powder. That was like instant crepiness. Let me see if my normal powder does that. I don't know because I tried out other new creams. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Protecting Micro Powder in number 2 medium. And I usually just use this for setting my under eye. Okay, that was way better. This is chalky and just made me look 50 years older. Oh no. Ah, everything was going so well. Why? Why? Okay, you guys, do not buy the Becca Under Eye Brightener, but the Becca, as I drop it, Under Eye Brightening Corrector and the Under Eye Primer, I both really like. I did just put them to the test today. So that's just first impressions. But the Becca Under Eye Brightener it should be called something like Under Eye, let me age you 50, 60 years. Now I'm just trying to help get rid of that crepiness. Like, it created wrinkles that don't even exist under my under eyes. Oh, that's super annoying. And then I also wanted to try out this Lancome Absolue Powder Radiant Smoothing Powder. I claimed this in a point perk, oh my gosh, over a month ago. This is beautiful, by the way. Look at the gold. Like, this is just, and I so love Lancome. And this is Radiant. It comes with a nice powder puff. So I thought this would be a perfect time to test it out with a Radiant foundation. I don't know. I guess I'll take the powder puff first. No. I like to go in ham with a brush and then with a powder puff if I need to. Oh, I hate when it doesn't come out fast. Hey, baby. Okay, a lot came out. Wow, This is radiant in the most beautiful way possible. This is even more beautiful than my Givenchy Prisma setting powder that I love so much. I want to add more powder under my eyes, but I like need more radiance. Oh my gosh, okay, this might be the best powder ever. And it set everything. This is like silky smooth. It is glowy. This is like, without highlighting, highlighting. Oh my god, and I didn't even have to pay for it because I got to claim it in a point perk. But I'm gonna be going through this. This is amazing. Look at the glow. Like, it looks like I've like highlighted. Like, everything's so naturally radiant. Alright, there were so many wins in this video. Like, obviously, these are the stars of the show. I cannot recommend the Spotlight Primer enough. I honestly think that this is my absolute favorite primer from the drugstore and one of my favorite primers, period. It is glowy, it is tacky, the stickiness is the perfect amount for the foundation to grab to. The foundation glides over it so smoothly, sinks in beautifully. It is just a fantastic primer. I'm in love. This foundation is beautiful. It's buildable. It's blendable. It is amazing. It has such great ingredients. I'm obsessed with the fact that it has vitamins, antioxidants. I don't know what that Chinese Wu Zhu Yu is extract, but then hyaluronic acid. Like, yes, please, SPF 20 all day long, give it to me. So these two products, Physicians Formula brought it, and can we just talk about how beautiful the packaging is? And then aside from that, I cannot recommend the Becca Under Eye Brightener or the Becca Anti-Fatigue Under Eye Primer enough. This one though does have a bit of a cooling, slight tingling sensation. It did make my eyes water a little bit, so I learned that after I work it in, I need to then immediately put my under eye corrector on over top because I do have extremely sensitive eyes. So if you guys have sensitive eyes, you might be like me where you work this in and it does help stop wrinkling, and it really did in my other two videos that I did prior to this foundation video. You just need to then put something over top so like the vapors aren't going into your eyes, and it works really well. The Becca Brightening Powder that I dropped, pass on that. If you guys can get your hands on this Lancome Absolue Powder Radiant Smoothing Powder, this is honestly the best powder I have ever tried. It is silky, smooth, everything is locked, loaded, it is glowy, it looks so radiant, so natural, so healthy, so everything. It is gorgeous. I know I haven't done my neck yet. I'm gonna save that for off camera. This video is long enough because we tested out more than just a foundation. There was a lot of other little goodies in here. So I hope that you enjoyed this like first impressions of a bunch of little things that were added into the foundation, not just the foundation. So please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Please share it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, good night, good morning, wherever you are. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.